Hi guys, it's Christy Howard with Empower Network coming to you today from Northern Virginia, where it's a little bit gloomy outside on this Tuesday, May the 7th, 2013. But I wanted to make this video to share with you in hopes that I am able to transmute, that was yesterday's positive word, through my words and through the computer into your heart and soul, a message that I somehow delivered to a friend of mine this morning that I had no intentions on delivering. But I was doing my personal development, doing some training this morning. I was training, I think it was episode 12 of the 15K formula and Empower Network. I was going over that, reviewing that this morning, just from bed and with my iPad. And, you know, Dave Wood said something about getting yourself unstuck. He said, you know, sometimes you just get stuck. You know, you're at a plateau. You can't get over it. You can't get under it. You can't get around something, and you know you don't know why. And he gave some illustrations as to why someone may be stuck and how to become unstuck and how to avoid it, you know, in the future. And I was kind of sitting there and I was letting that marinate on the brain, you know, because I was like, wow, you know, I felt like, you know, he was talking to me. He was seriously talking to me, and I had been stuck for a long time, but I've been getting myself slowly but surely unstuck. And I've been doing that by focusing on exactly what my definite goals are. And I think once you have that vision and it's clear in your mind what your definite major purpose is, you become unstuck, because at that point your passion and the human spirit just kind of takes over, and you get this laser focus that I have right now for my business. I am just so laser focused on my goal right now. I can't do anything else. I mean, it's hard for me to get up and do anything else other than to think about, breathe, talk about, be about, take action on working towards my goal of building my dream, and I'm doing that with Empower Network. And a friend texted me this morning, you know, he just kind of texted to say good morning, you know, in his flirty way. And I said, get unstuck. I texted him back, get unstuck, which absolutely blew his mind, because he was like, what does that have to do with what I just said to you? And it was so intriguing for him that he actually picked up the phone to call me. And this is someone who usually is a 100% text messaging person. But for whatever reason, something was on his heart to call me. And I think that it was because he needed to hear what I was going to speak to him, unbeknownst to me, had no plans on doing it and hadn't even thought about it. There was no script. But he needed to hear what was waiting to be poured out of my heart based off of what I had just listened to and watched in the 15K formula from Dave Wood. And he was like, well, I don't, at first he said, I want to be unstuck. But then he said, I don't think I'm stuck. Then I said, well, only you can determine if you're stuck. But from me being a person on the outside looking in, I said, maybe you aren't stuck. Maybe you're exactly where you want to be at this point in your life. And he said, no, I'm not exactly where I want to be at this point in my life. I said, then you're stuck. Because I said, I hear you talk about all the time all your goals, your aspirations, your dreams, and what you want to do and how you're going to do it, and you know how it's going to be so grand. But then I said, then I watch your actions just shortly afterwards. And I said, those actions have absolutely nothing to do with putting you on a path to accomplish the goals that you just, you know, told me that you wanted. You told me you want a restaurant, you know, and you're supposed to be working towards your dream of having this restaurant and turning it into a franchise and being a big household name. Yet, all of the things that I hear you doing in your free time when you're not working your day job are kind of contrary to someone who has that type of passion that they want a restaurant. And, you know, I was a little harsh with him, as I sometimes can be a little harsh. And I just told Renell, I just told Renell that's something that I'm not working on, because it's actually something that I like about myself, is my brutal honesty. And The reason why is because personally, I would much rather be slapped with the truth any day than kissed with a lie. You know, I need the truth, and I need it right up front. And I can really, really appreciate that because I've been in so many situations where I've been kissed with so many lies, you know. So my message to you, and I'm not saying it nearly as heartfelt and emotionalized as I did to him this morning, which I wish I could have captured, is to get unstuck, you know? Think about what it is. What is that thing that you really, really want, that you have a burning desire to do, that you feel so passionate about that you'd rather be doing than anything else? Find that thing, nail it down, write it down, put it on the wall, stick it on the fridge, put it on a cabinet, put it on your laptop, put it on your phone if you have to, put it everywhere you can to help you to maintain laser focus. And then once you do, just go all out, balls to the walls for your dreams, folks, because we only got one life to live, and if you spend half of it trying to make everybody else happy, okay, and you spend the other half of it struggling because you're not doing the things that you're supposed to do, you're not living your life on purpose, you're living in a life of lack, you're not living up to the purpose that God has set for you, you're not serving others. If you're not doing that thing that you're passionate about, that you were put on this earth to do by whomever you think put you on this earth, I don't care what you call him. You can call him anything, or you might just call it the universe. But however you got here, just get on purpose. Find your thing and then go balls to the wall towards it. Accomplish it. Live it. Breathe it. Taste it. Enjoy it and be happy, because that's what we're put here to be. We're not put here to struggle. We're not put here to live in lack. We're not put here to be angry, unhappy, humiliated, any of those things. We're put here to be compassionate and to spread love and joy and prosperity and abundance, and to serve each other and to have positive exchanges with one another. That's what we're put here for. And because so many people, so many of us today are doing something contrary to what we know in our heart, our spirit, our soul that we should be doing. We're not living our life on purpose. We're not fulfilling our destiny because we're trying to please Peter. And then we got Paul pulling us this direction, then somebody else over here pulling us this direction. Everybody seems to know what's best for your life except for you, and you're the only one that's going to matter in the end, because it's you that's got to live with your decisions, So I am going to get off of my soapbox, but my intention for this particular video was to tell you to find that thing. Find your thing, okay? Define it. Get clear on it. Write it down. Make plans of how you can obtain it. I don't care what that thing is. Make a plan for how you can obtain it. And then tailor your every action, okay? Tailor your every action towards getting you on that direction. I've spent the better half of my working life, building a career that I didn't love. And it's only till now, till a few months ago, actually in December, that I decided, I never chose IT management. IT management kind of chose me. And I've spent the better half of my adult life living under circumstances of what everyone else either thought was best for me or what I thought everyone else thought was best for me. Either way, it was wrong. It was contrary to what I wanted to be doing, and I may have missed some of my blessings as a result, but guess what? I'm doing it now. And the last few months that I've had, I can't tell you how, well, specifically the last 2 months, I've never been happier. Things aren't perfect for me. They never will be. I don't expect them to be. but things are pretty good. And I've never been happier with the state of my life and how I feel about what I do every day and what I'm putting back out into the universe, and how I'm working on myself, building a better, dynamic, wonderful, fantabulous Christy. And that's what my life is all about right now, is building a better me, because I do, I do have hopes of being a mom and a wife, and I'm already a friend, I'm a cousin, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm so many things. I'm mentors to some, I'm mentees to others. I just want to be the best me so that I can provide, whatever it is that I'm going to provide to this world, whatever that service is, whatever I'm going to give back, I just want it to be the best that it can possibly be. So, it's Christy Howard with Empower Network, and I'm signing off now. There's a link down in the description area of this video. You'll see it says Link Prosperity, Work with Christy. Go ahead and click on that link or paste it into your browser. It'll take you to a page where you'll render your email address. You'll watch a free video about Empower Network and how you can get started doing the exact same thing that I'm doing, which is working on a better me, building a business, and living a life of prosperity. So, Christy Howard, go ahead and click the link now, and I will see you on the other side, my friends.